Hey everyone, it's Red 1940 here. Today we're taking a look at Sea Power, Naval Combat, the Missile Age. This is part 2 of the High North. This is not the High North that came with the default game. This is the High North mission that comes with the Royal Navy mod pack. And so we've been trying the scenario that comes with it. At the moment, we are sending this rescue helicopter out to the location where I think the broadsword went down. Let's take a look. Yeah, broadsword. Unfortunately, was attacked by an enemy submarine. We don't know what it was. Most likely a Victor of some sort. Maybe a Victor 3 from the torpedo that was shot at us. So we're going to go pick up survivors here. Go over to where the Glasgow was sunk. Pick up survivors there. This is kind of the suspected area of where the submarine's at. Just populating it with a lot of sonobuoys. Don't know where it's at. We have the Valiant here in the middle of this trying to look for the submarine as well. It's not detecting it at all. I don't want to go active with it because it's going to give us away. We have active sonar going on our ships, and the ships are going to just drive through this systematically. Oh my god, the submarine's right there. Oh geez. Well, Mark 46 is what's the depth here? We got 294. Okay, we gotta do this fast. What is this? 294? That is the layer. He's right at the layer depth. Okay, so let's say below the layer. Fire a single shot at him, and then we'll say above the layer, fire a single shot at him, so he can't really run anywhere. All right, you guys, helicopters need to come down here quickly. We can't even run. Our carrier, the Invincible, is like 4 nautical miles from the submarine. We're just gonna have to we're just gonna spam all our torpedoes at this guy. Fire another one, and then search that below the layer, and then single shot. This little frigate's gonna save the carrier, hopefully, while the helicopters freaking get down here, please. Oh, he's fired. Information, don't know what it is yet. Alright, let's go flank. What do we got here? Oh, okay, nice. This is so dangerous. This guy was so close to us. Okay, he's probably coming up to the surface now. There is a steady stream of torpedoes going towards him. We're going to take direct control of this frigate. We really need it to become the torpedo sponge for the Invincible. Oh man, I'm concerned that this guy's going to get hit. Ooh, the key Soviet ships are sunk. Congratulations, Admiral. Feel free to mop up any remaining Soviet units. That's what we're going to do. Well, I was always after sinking the submarine. Yeah, look at that. Getting absolutely mauled. This is dangerous. I don't want this ship to get hit, and it's probably going to get hit. This frigate can't come around fast enough. It's just too slow in this waves. 12 knots. Okay, the torpedo's going into like a circle search where the Jupiter was at previously. Alright, we're gonna make our way towards Invincible to get in between them. Alright. These guys can now focus on trying to rescue the sailors from these ships that were hit. Does the Victor 3 have any survivors on the top side? Alright, there's the oil sheen, and I don't see... Yeah, that went down with all hands, I think. Yeah, I don't see any life rafts or anything like that, so... Alright, we're gonna have to stand by the Jupiter here for rescue in case they get hit. Alright, we want to come starboard and kind of get ourselves in between here. Alright, we got some sailors in distress here. Let's get down to the lowest altitude. Can still carry like 26 people, so we got a lot to pick up. Alright, are we able to pick them up yet? Alright, we got 8. That's more, 16. Okay, I think that's all. Dude, that sucks. That's 16 people out of the whole broadsword crew that we were able to pick up. Yikes. Not good. So we'll tell them the RTB. Thunderbolt 1 can come over this way. That's a Glasgow, and there we go. We got some below us. Probably, what, 8 in a life man or life raft? Alright, they need to come just a smidge to the left there. I wonder if they're full. Yeah, they are full. Okay, so RTB. Don't worry, guys. We'll be back for you. We've got a helicopter right here. Oh, we have not been paying attention to what's going on over here. Slava sunk? Slava is sunk. Okay. Oh, crap. Flank speed, go as deep as possible. Get out of the way. Alright, let's fire Salvo 2 at Utiloi. Salvo 2 at Salremini. Okay, let's get out this way now. Go really fast. Yeah, so if you don't remember from the last episode, we sunk the Kirov, Utiloi, and Krivak kind of early. Slava, I don't know when that happened, to be honest. Okay, those are outbound torpedoes. Phew. It was like, we're screwed if those were inbound. Kiev unexpectedly was dead at the end of the episode. Don't know what happened there. We had torpedoes chasing it, but it was driving away, and I didn't quite know when the moment of impact was for that. But all right, let's get these guys well out of the way. Come circle around that way. We'll let them run for a while. Out the Nimrod, we can get let's go flying around at 1,000 feet. So yeah, this is the Royal Navy mod pack. I was happy to see on the workshop that it no longer required sea lifter or anchor chain. So you can just simply download this mod from the workshop, and when you go through your mod manager to activate it, then you get everything here. So it adds 16 different planes, like 3 different tank types, 4 subs, 4 different helicopters, and 10 different ship classes with different refits to them as well. So there's a lot there. I definitely recommend it. There are some of them are kit bashes, of course, and then some are actually just straight up new models to the game, like the Invincible here. Awesome looking ship. And this is really cool. The aircraft fly, they taxi from their parking positions and take off and stuff. Looks really neat. Alright, it looks like thankfully this torpedo is just going in circles, so we'll wait it out, but I think we're safe. All we're doing now is waiting for this guy to come on station, pick up that final life raft. A little bit more survivors here than at the broadsword. So both of those guys went down to that Victor 3. Almost, I think the torpedoes were detected super close, almost at like the same time. So we're kind of pinpointing the submarine here, and then I think a counterfire from the Glasgow before she went down did cause it to kick out a bunch of noisemakers in that area. But then it just went off. I got sidetracked with the submarine stuff going on in the north against the Kiev group, and that basically made me lose track of the sub down here, which is why I would love multiplayer, co-op multiplayer. Alright, cool. I think we got everybody, right? Let's do a quick little visual inspection. Good to go. You can go ahead and tell this guy to RTB. He's got 14 survivors, plus the 26 before. That's not bad. That's like, what, 40 survivors there? Victor 3's got none. Good riddance. Man, this is cool. I never got to work with one of these guys when I was in the Navy. That's a shame. That would have been cool. I was always deployed in the Pacific and then into the Middle East, and I think these did operate in some missions along in the Middle East, but I never came across them actually. It's a cool looking plane. Alright, these guys are RTB, RTB. Jupiter is just loitering. I think the only Royal Navy like warships that I can recognize right off the bat is the Type 23, but I think that was either late 80s or very early 90s. Maybe they were started to be produced in the late 80s, but that I would love to see in sea power. I think that's such a cool looking frigate. They're still around too, which is really neat. We got, yeah, this whole section down here is all taken care of. We are basically now only after the Submarine and what was it? Oh, I thought she was sunk. I was like, damn, that's the one more ship left. Okay, I think it's time to take a peek. Go back. No, I still hear a lot of active sonar. What about here? Yeah, they're still going. Unfortunately, this whole area is just so far away from where the Invincible group is at that we're not going to be able to fire off a bunch of Harriers to come up here and mess the ship up. We're going to have to rely on our submarines. I think now she's going to probably... What's this distance here? Okay. Yeah, I think we can go 1/3 and then come up to above the layer. So this submarine here, down here, is probably not going to be able to really get submarine, but this one's close. If I could fire it... Ooh, nice, okay. Then I should be able to do wire guided if we stay kind of still. If I fire another one, go this way maybe. Yeah, I want to kind of trap it between a couple torpedoes. I mean, these guys have gone through hell. There were, at one point, there were just so many torpedoes flying across this region here between all these other warships. This one's pretty close. All right. Oh, there they are, right over there. You guys are going 23 knots. That is hauling. Get this guy behind him and then we'll cut in. Alright, Utaloy is firing off noisemakers, so Remini is turning to run. They are down to 16 knots. We have sped up to 35 knots. Oh, they're firing their RBUs. They actually got one. Damn, that was good. Now let's see if they can do that again. Alright, they fired their Set 65s. Let's take a look at that range. 8 nautical miles. Oh, we're kind of like right on the edge of that. Alright. Alright, let's go deep and go fast. Get out of the way. Kind of want to go after them so I can come back from hopefully their baffles. But we'll see what they end up doing. Ooh, it's looking like it's a good lead. Oh, another RBU. Ah, damn it. I hate that stupid thing. Alright, we're gonna have to basically wait it out. Get out of the bubble. Actually try to jump up ahead because I don't want to... It sucks when your torpedoes are trying to chase them because then it's just wasting more of their fuel. So it's nice to shoot from the baffles, but you know, if he's running away from us and I'm having to run to chase him, it puts me at risk of being detected by one of the helicopters that's flying around. Theoretically, these guys should just blow up kind of soon. They hopefully... Torpedo in the water. Whoa, we got some bombers coming. Alright, no torpedoes here. We do have bombers coming, so we need to figure out... I want... air-to-air heavy. Go ahead and launch them. We have 4 more left, so yeah, let's do another set of air-to-air heavy launch. And illustrious, oops, should not have been in direct control. Don't know why that happened. Flight deck, yep. Air-to-air heavy. Okay. And then, let's say... Aircraft rally point. Oh, VTOL rally point. That's probably what we want. And I want to put that rally point way the heck out here because I want them to go after those bombers. Yeah, we'll hold them on station for now. Invincible. I don't want direct control. All right. Cool. So we got aircraft on the way to figure out what's going on with that Tu-22. Maybe it's by itself, maybe it's not. You can see that the range of those Harriers was like... It's not getting anywhere close to these guys, so we're going to have to take care of this with a submarine. so we want to intercept. This torpedo slowly getting there, even on 20x. Yeah, actually, I haven't sailed up in this region here, but I do ride on a Royal Navy ship every once in a while, and we go up kind of north sometimes. And it's definitely, it could be more intense than what I was used to when I was in the Navy, because we'd be down in the Pacific or the Indian Ocean. That can get a little rough, but nowhere near like the North Atlantic in the wintertime. It's pretty nuts. Even going there like in the summertime, it's like you catch a storm and it's bumpy. This is looking promising until we get the RBUs. Just wait for it. Yep, freaking RBUs. Really got to spam that guy with torpedoes. We will, in due time. We will in due time. Okay, these are hostile. Okay. So for Tiger Flight, we're going to set their formation orders as air defense weapons free. And they are going to work out amongst themselves who to hit. Oh, they dropped their tanks? I thought I turned that off. Oh yeah, they must have depleted them, I guess. That's pretty cool. These guys have their flash gear on and everything. Whoa, I didn't notice that before. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, this Tu-95 is just out of reach a little bit. Alright, set 65, 8 nautical mile range. It's 8 nautical miles plus away from Spartan and Splendid, so we're not going to have to worry about it hitting the submarines. We will sprint ahead of them and try again. That is the goal here. Okay, soon we're gonna have these guys also be weapons free. It's funny, sometimes I ride the ship and it's like an American holiday or something, and sometimes I'm the only person that's American on board, and they will. I remember one of the times it was 4th of July, right? So it wasn't really like a holiday for them, but they did. I forgot specifically what they call it, but it's like a still beach picnic. But I forgot the terminology that they use. But it was cool because I was cool, like the seniorites mess and stuff, and I did stuff with the wardroom all the time, and the seniorites had asked me if they could. To celebrate the 4th of July, if they could put me kind of in like I was a captured insurgent, basically, and parade me around the town square, and the town square was like the foredeck of the ship. And so I agreed to it, and they're like, "We'll buy you beers, man. Don't worry about it." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't care. It's fine." And so it was really funny because they had, I think they call it like fancy dress or pirate attire or something like that. And they, it's basically like you can wear what you want. And sometimes when they do fancy dress, it's like they wear costumes and stuff, but it's like you create these costumes from like what you have on hand. So they're really creative. And the seniorites had produced, they had made fake like wood carved out like muskets and stuff, and then they had these red coats that they made. So they look like British soldiers from the Revolutionary War times, and the red coats and all that. And so they were marching out and everything, and then they had me paraded as like a captured insurgent, like because I was serving on board the ship. It was really funny. And then later I got a bunch of beers out of it, so it was all good. The EXO, or was it the EXO? They were taking pictures because they actually, they have a website that they post the pictures to for their families, I think. And I think it was the CO or the EXO was like, maybe not put those pictures up there because even though you guys are all playing together and all fine with about it, but just probably doesn't look right through the wrong optics that we want to give off. But yeah, it was all good and fun. I had a blast. It was really funny. All right, yeah, and some other times they'll do like Thanksgiving. If I'm out there for that, they'll make turkey that night and stuff. And the food on that ship is incredible because it's basically as good as the cooks want to make it, and a lot of those cooks really like care about their job and care about the quality of food and stuff. And they don't really have like a 21-day cycle like the U.S. Navy, so they're not bound by these like meal cards that they gotta go by the exact recipe. Like they get to make whatever they want, and some of them are just amazing, phenomenal cooks. What's going on here? These radar contacts dropped off. All right, this is about to get pretty chaotic, I think. Yeah, there's that whole wave of bombers right there. All right, let's make sure. Okay, they're pursuing them, so that's good. These guys we can call hostiles as well. We'll just watch this. There's a really faint wave of V formation of a bunch of bombers. You know what I didn't do is I got to switch everybody's MCON off to air search radars on and stuff because they already know where we're at, obviously. But now I don't want to ruin missing out on the air combat here. So with the Black Friday update, there was some improvements to the AI that I noticed, and I don't know if some of that was just earlier on and I just didn't notice it until then, but they had pushed out a lot of AI updates at the same time. And one of them is, I noticed watching some of the fighter planes, my major complaint with them was when they were on the six of somebody, they would blow their six and go past them and circle around and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But now they'll actually like bleed off their speed and try to stay on their six. And if there's another guy in front of them, after they sink or after they shoot down one plane, they'll stay slow again and continue to attack. Look at this, just systematically wiping them out. Well, I don't want them to RTB just yet because let's see if this one hits. Alright, so these guys are out of aim 9s and they want to go home because of that, but we are depending on them right now to go ahead and kill these planes. Oh, he's still got, yeah, he's going after them. You can go after them. You can stay weapons free. Go weapons free. And you go weapons free as well. Right. Nice. So yeah, it is dangerous for these planes now to go after them with their cannons because there's the stinger on those bombers. But, you know, like I said, we are depending on them to take care of it. We should have these guys, I think, launching. Oh, they already did launch. Okay. Where are those guys? They're all the way out there? Oh, there we go. Let's get these guys going. We'll say weapons free. Oh, let's go sense formation. Yeah, somebody got shot down. And for the carrier group, we need to get everybody to do sensor orders air search on. Yeah, I think that's good. Those guys should be able to find stuff. Ooh, Tiger 1 and 3 are down. They eject? Let's see if we see any got any shoots. Nah, it's hard to tell. Alright. Otherwise I try and get a helicopter out to them, but I don't want to do that if I'm not going to find anyone out there. Alright, another round of Harriers firing a bunch of Sidewinders. There's still a lot of bombers there. Wow. That's 9 or 10 bombers there. Ooh, someone got shot down. What are these guys waiting on? Fire at the damn things. They're out of range. All right, finally. Okay, whoa. We let's not RTV. Set all these guys to weapons free. All right, these guys are at 36,000. Yep, it's pretty brutal. Oh man, the missiles are off now. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to intercept them, so... Alright, all these guys now should be going crazy with their... Alright. See how we weather this storm. This is going to be pretty rough, I think. How many missiles are these? Yeah, it's quite a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, here they come. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Alright, the missiles are 5 nautical miles out. They're just up there right now, and they are going to be arriving shortly, probably to my carrier here. Yep, sea was going now. Oh, damn. Jeez. Oh boy. Well, that was one of them. Illustrious is still alive, I think. I think Invincible, unfortunately, was the one that took all the missiles. Hopefully these guys can get some payback on these dudes. Oh, they're seeming to struggle. You guys get this guy? Cool. Yeah, they'll spam their flares like that, and a lot of missiles will miss because of it. This is that maneuver I was telling you about where they kind of move over to the next target and then line up, and instead of like doing these crazy things they used to do before, so it's so nice to see this. Alright, I'm going to have these guys RTB. Holy crap. I totally lost track of what was going on up here. We want to go 1/3. And we're going to want to come above the layer. Fire right on this guy's nose. Alright, now we need to go deep again. And go flank. And then hopefully we are going to survive any counterfire from the Sub-Remedy and the Eloy. Yeah, Eloy's right there. Sub-Remedy's right here. You just see the sea conditions making it so difficult to get contact. And they're pretty much right on top of us with 3 nautical miles, and they couldn't see us because of the... And we were going flank, I think. What a miss. It's too bad. Oh, maybe that one. Nope. All right, let's go back up to above layer. I want to really kill this guy. Get some more shots on him. Ooh, nice. That one missed, but the other one got him. That's enough to kill him, I think. Let's get this closed up. Yeah, this guy's dead in the water now. Oh, we're still going flank. That is very dangerous. Whoa, he is right near us. Dude, this is RBU range. Oh, that's a pretty cool shot, but very scary. Wow. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, we're probably within like min range of this. Yeah, right on the edge of that. Alright, hopefully that homes in. What a monster looking ship. Okay, good. Oh, man. Alright. So, he's burning. He's burning over there. Hopefully. I guess we'll have to wait and see if oh, you know what? I gotta get out of the way. These torpedoes are coming. Alright, so Remini's sunk. Utiloy is fighting it, but is definitely gonna die now. Yup. She might take a few torpedoes. There's a couple of tigerfish coming up behind this one, this Mark 8. The helicopters are still flying around too. Damn, some nice hits down there. All right, well, I think we're done with the scenario, right? We've killed everything ship-wise. I don't think we're gonna get these bombers now because they're just going way too fast, and they've already expended their missiles, so that's it. We lost a carrier. That's terrible, just absolutely terrible. If I quit the mission right when we met the mission requirements, we would have been fine, but I wanted to go further and actually sink the submarine that we were after and try and sink all these surface ships. So I think we've done it, at least to the best of my abilities. This is the Royal Navy mod pack by a few people: Longbow, Brother Munro, Mr. Chow, I think I'm saying that right, Petrovis01, Peter G, and Skyblazer. So you can get this mod, and it doesn't require anchor chain or sea lifter. You just get it from the workshop and you activate it in the mod manager, and then it works. It comes with this mission, so you can go ahead and trial the units out immediately, and it's pretty fun. I mean, we just spent, counting this episode and the previous one, that was like more than 2 hours of goodness here, I think. Oh man, look at that. I think this is kind of new. I don't remember seeing ships capsize before when the game first came out, and that's really good to see. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And we didn't lose any submarines. I honestly thought many times we would lose one or both submarines up here with the Soviet Surface Action Group, and that did not happen. Oh, he's dipping looking for us. Sorry, bud, it's too late. You gotta go towards where the ships just exploded. Oh, they fired some counter fires at us, but it's not going to work out. Yeah, great mod. Go check it out. I highly recommend it, and I want to try some other scenarios with the mod. So if you guys know any that include this mod, let me know. I'm thinking of trying the, I think it's called Operation Desert Fang by PAX. I've played some PAX missions before. They seem pretty fun. This one's Desert Fang seems pretty cool because it's got a mix of these British units and US units, so from the NTU mod and from the British mod pack, so that'll be really nice. If you know of any other ones, let me know. And on top of that, I've been looking now through the workshop now that the update has happened where we can have mods incorporate models into the game natively. But some of them still require anchor chain or sea lifter. So if you guys know of any mods that do not require that anymore, let me know, because I want to try them out. I've just been waiting for this moment. So now that we can do that, let me know. Some of them still require it, at least on the workshop pages. Like I was trying to look at the French mod, and I think that still requires it for some of the add-ons. So I could be wrong, but let me know, because I'm keen to try out different nations and ships and stuff with cool new models and weapon systems. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you next one. Bye!